iRobot Roomba. They come in many different varieties. I give them all a C- to a D, and some of them even worse. They're only to help you with vacuuming. They don't replace vacuuming. So their biggest drawbacks are cleaning, and they do make noise. They don't make the loud high-pitched noise that regular vacuums do, but they do make a rumbling noise. Also, the filters, they're a bit expensive, although you can get them on Amazon and probably eBay for a lot less than from the manufacturer. You can get some variety packs. And the main thing that I discount this for is the cleaning. Now, emptying the filter is pretty easy. You just remove it. I mean, emptying the catch pan is easy. You just remove it, dump it out, and then there's a compartment here with a filter in it, and you just dump that out. That's all super easy. But what's really bad is it really gets all crapped up in here, and you have to be willing to take quite a bit of time. Look at all that hair on there. This hair will eventually get in there and start burning up the parts. It'll actually start melting the plastic from the friction. Look at that, it looks like a felt pad on there, but it's not. It's just hair. Here's the front tracking ball. You have to be willing to take that out. And there's all kinds of hair on there, if you can see it. You need to take that out, or else it will bind up on you, not run properly. The sweeper, you should unscrew that from time to time. Sometimes it needs to be replaced completely. One of these little arms break off. On this one, it's never broken off. As a matter of fact, this is our second one, and neither one of them have broken off. Hair gets all up in here. This one's clean today. The battery's under here now. In the older unit, the battery was right here, the other one we had, and it kept dying on us. It would just run for like 5 minutes and quit, and we bought a new battery, thought it was a battery. It was not the battery. What it was, actually, was over on this side, there are some drive gears. And I ended up taking this whole carriage apart and cleaning that all out. It had become crammed with, it had become crammed with hair, and that drag was draining the battery. Instead of driving the wheels, it was fighting that friction in there. And once I cleaned that all out, it started working fine. I don't know if you can see that. You can see where some of the hair has been burning into that and actually melting it. Another reason for my D rating, below average. So, all of these rollers need to be cleaned. This one came with a handy tool that removes it. The other one I had to pick it out. And like I said, I mean, do you really do that with your other vacuum cleaners? No. Now, does it work? Yeah, it works, but it's supplemental. It's not a replacement to your vacuuming. You can buy them with stations where they recharge themselves, and you can schedule them and wet and dry and all that stuff, but you still have to empty it, and the compartment is only this big. So it's not like, you know, you can let it go all week. You know, you really need to empty it every day. So again, the idea is there, but it's really, you know, not all that great. Now, we do use it. You know, my wife likes it. I think it's okay. It's good for spots. But like I said, you know, if you're just, you know, not mechanically inclined and you have to do all this cleaning all the time yourself, you're going to become very discouraged. You're going to think it's a piece of crap. And like I said, I rated a D. I don't recommend it for all people, for all things, so be careful, know what you're getting into. Also, I'm going to run this thing around so you can hear the noise. I don't know how the noise is going to translate onto the video, but you'll be able to see all that, or hear all that. You can buy some spare parts online, more than in the past, and they're reasonable, but like I said, I really expected more from this product. It definitely does not meet my expectations. And again, the filters, you know, don't buy them from the manufacturer, buy them online, Amazon.com, Super Saver, you know, buy them in packs of 3 or 6 or 9 or something. Like I said, we do use it. It's good for supplemental cleaning, but it is not a replacement. You know, you have to take these little caps off. These, one side's a drive side and the other side's an idle side. Remove the hair from in there. If you don't, you'll be sorry. Alright, let's put this guy back together. Let's see. Square peg and square hole. Maybe. Filter back on here. It's pretty easy to figure out how all that goes. Alright, let's run this thing around, see how loud it is. I'll try and keep it in the picture here near the camera. So it saw me. It has sensors. You can see it trying to back up. Well, on the concrete floor, it's not as bad as like hardwood floors or something like that. So, but you did hear it running, and my point is, if you see it on TV, whether you watch it on their website or you see it in a TV show, it's like dead silence, like it's not making any noise whatsoever, but it does make noise, and if it's rumbling over hardwood floors, it really rattles and clangs, and then it crashes into things. You know, it's actually really good about that. So you know, it'll get under beds, it'll get under places where your regular vacuum might struggle, or if you don't feel like, you know, reaching for it, it does go around. So it does have some use. But anyway, I don't know if I recommend it, like I said earlier.